Hello, in this video tutorial, I'll be showing you how you can create a recurring payment with Flutterwave API using PHP. On the last time, we were able to create a checkout system with Flutterwave API and then PHP. So I was getting some reply that how can they create a recurring payment with the same API? So in case you continue from this code here, but in case you missed the video, we have a references for it on this website, codewiz.com. You can navigate to blog, so you can visit our blog page. Then we have the code here. You navigate to blog, and we have it here, how to integrate Flutterwave version 3. So here you can watch the video and then get the code references. So I was getting some response that how can they create a recurring payment with the same API which we are going to be creating now. So we continue from this code, we continue from this tutorial which we have here. So from here we'll be creating a recurring payment, as in we'll be charging the customer card without them making the payment manually. So the first step for me is to create a new page. I'm going to call it a token charge, just token.php. So here I'll be able to get some code. So in this same page, we still need this CURL code. We just need to take some data. We need the 3 data because if we check the API documentation, it asks us to take the token, that means the token of the card, and it asks us to take the currency, that's NGN or USD, anyone. Then you have also to take the country and the amount. All these are from the card. So if you want to create something like this, you have to first charge the customer card. So in the first process now, I'm going to charge the customer card and we are going to get all this data. But for now, we need to create a code for this. So I will create an array that's going to store all these documents. So in this case, I'm going to open my PHP tag. Then I create a data variable. Variable data is equals to an associative array. So here I will need all these credentials here. So the token, I first get the token, then the token, then I paste it here. Just leave it empty for now. I'll fill it up. Then the currency, I zoom in, just the currency. I get that, and then I paste it here. The currency is the currency you want to charge. I'm going to charge in NGN, that is in Naira. Then the next one, what do we need again? We need the country code of the card. You will see all these details from the card. I will show you everything, so I'll also leave that empty for now. Okay, I will leave the country empty for now because I'm going to get it from the card informations. Then the next one, the amount I want to charge, the new amount you are about to charge. Okay, so I get the amount I'm about to charge here. I'm going to charge 500. Then the transaction references, I guess. So the transaction references, that's the TXN ref. It should be a random. It must not be. It should be a very unique number. So I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it as a time that can never be the same. Time now as PHP. So these are the 4. These are the 5 or 4 elements you need. This is the variable you need to make a recurring payment. Then the next one is to get a CURL code. We already have the CURL code here. I'm just going to copy all this. I'm going to copy all this. I replace it here. So the only thing we have to change here is to change this endpoint. And if we check the Flutterwave documentation, it asks us to send it to this endpoint. So I will get this endpoint out. I'll copy this endpoint. Then I replace it with this. Then make sure your API secret key is valid. So in this case, we are using the test. Then for now, I'm going to overdump everything, because if you watch the previous video, I be able to show you how you can extract these details and make them store into your database. If you watch the previous video, I was able to do something like that. So in this case, I will overdump all this property and make you to show that the card was actually charged. So I'm going to use echo pretty. So I use echo, then I print out this variable response. The response coming from the API. The response, then I echo, close my pre. So I want to stop all this code from executing, then I have to exit here. So it stop here. I have to prevent all these ones from executing, so we can actually see the output of the API response. So the first thing I have to do here, I have to charge the customer card first. Then I have to get the data. So I have to get a token into my database. Is that token that will be using to charge in a continuous payment. So yeah, I have to also overdump this property. Then the same thing I did here, I just have to copy my simple code from here. Then I replace it here. So I have to replace it here. Then it stop. So it can stop all this rest from executing. Here, I'll be able to see the details from the API response. Now, for the very first time here, we need to charge a customer card. Normally, they need to input their card details and charge for the first time, which we are going to be doing now. So in this page, I open my document root. Okay, I enter my email, then I enter the amount I wanted to charge. Then I send. Okay, here is the link that we are going to transfer the user into to make payment. Actually, I was stopping something from here. Okay, this code is not supposed to be here. It's supposed to be in the verify page where we see the response of the payment. So it should be in this process.php. I have to stop. I have to put it right here and prevent the other code from executing. So I want to actually get the data out from the API response. So I will try again. Just refresh this page. I input my email, then the amount. So what happened? Okay, it goes to the payment page. While the payment page is loading, I need to grab the test card. I need a test card. So I'm going to use this first one. So I input the card here. Then the time should be 0932. The token should be 564. So I process. Then the password should be 3310. Okay. Then the OTP should be 12345. And that's it. So it goes to the process.php, which we are overdumping is a code we put right here. So it stop this. If you watch the first video, you understand this process. But for now, maybe if you haven't watched the first video, you can go back to the first video and watch it first. So you understand this process more better. Here is the code. It's now printing out the API response. What do we need here? We need the card informations. Look at it here. We need the card information here. I was able to show in the last video on how to extract these data into pieces. But for now, take a look at this token. This is what we need. You need to store this into your database. Once the user has completed this payment and you're able to validate this transaction, just store this token into your database, which I'm going to copy now. Now look at this country. The country is Nigeria, that is NG. Then that means the country is NG. We have to continue filling our token. So we've gotten our token from the API. Then the card token is this. The card token is this. Then the currency is NG, and then the country is NG. The country code is NG. This is what you need. It should be in capital letter. Is NG. This is what you need. This is just what you need to charge a customer card. Just make sure this card token is valid. You charge a card for the very first time. Then you put it in a very secure place so you can be making a recurring payment on that card. Okay. So that's all what you need from me. And then the next thing for me now is to load this page and execute it. So this page is on token.php. Then I have to forward my page here. Instead of process.php, I have token.php. So what happened? Okay. So I have a very slow network. Alright. Error exception message. Application error. Please contact support. That is an undefined variable request in line 32 and line 22. Okay. Alright. It should be data. It should be data, not request. These are variable here. It should be data, not request. So I have to replace that to data. I have to replace that. The data we are storing here should be the data here. Then the next thing for me is to refresh this page again. Okay, email is required. All right, we actually skip the email processing here. Okay, we need email and also username, then IP, narrations, the description of the document, then the frequent but all those one are optional, but we need this email. So I have to add email into my array. So email is equals to my email. So then what happened again? I have to retry again. So I refresh the page. Okay, one token passed. Maybe this token is actually regenerated again. So let's try again now. Charge the card again. We go back to pay. Let's charge the card again. Okay, p.php. Right. So I input my email, then the amount. Let me get it card information. Okay. Then I have 0932. That should be 564. It should be 3310. Okay. It should be 12345. And once again, I have to copy this token carefully. This is what we need. We only need this token. I have to copy this token carefully. Maybe it was regenerated somewhere because I was using the test card. I don't know, maybe someone else is using the card. It was regenerated again. This is the token I need. I have to replace the token here. Yeah. Then I need to load this page again. It's not the page, it's the browser actually using. So I replace the token to token.php. Okay, alright. It's still complaining one token pass. Actually, what is going on? The token is an array. Currency. Okay, my country is NG, not MG. My country should be NG. Alright, so let me refresh the page and let's see what we got. same thing. All right, it's the country is NG, of course. Then the currency should be NG and the amount to stand the time. I will try again. Let's try again. I'll charge the card again. Okay, let's use another card. Try this Visa card. And this should be 828. This one should be 828. So 932, 828. Right. Okay. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's try the country is NG, which is NG. Then the type is Visa. Then the code, the token is this. This is the token I actually need. Right. I have the currency. The currency is NGN. The country is short country code, of course. Short country code is it. The country should be NG, short country code. Then I have the amount is 500. Then the transaction rate is time. The email, okay. The email must be the same on the email on this token. Maybe that is a problem. Then let's actually switch up this email to the email used in paying. The email should be somehow the same with the card token. So let's fire this page again. I don't know why I'm opening this page. All right. Let's say token.php. And what do we get? Wow, can you see that? The card has been charged, so it's approved, and the amount of 500 naira was charged. So this is how you create a recurring payment. If I want to charge a card again, I can decide to change the amount to 200. Without the customer's intervention, without the customer interaction, you will be able to create a subscription for your website. So I want to charge 200, then you refresh the page again. And can you see 200 naira was charged? If I again wanted to charge a card again, just leave this token the way it is. It will be valid until the card expired. Once the card expired, you need to tell the customer to add another card, because anytime you are making a recurring payment, always check the transaction status, and the amount charged should be the actual amount you want to charge, because the card might expire. You can see here that the credit card is asking some expiring dates. Once they expire, the token might not be valid. Then always make sure that the email the user used in the first place must be the same as the email you use at the card token. So if I actually change this to 700 and charge it again, so let me charge the card again for the last time. And I was able to charge again. It's approved. So in the last video, I was able to show you how you can extract all these details and store them into your database. So as simple as that, we can able to create a recurring payment using Flutterwave API and PHP. So thank you for watching and have a nice day.